Hey and welcome to this video. My name is Melissa and I am currently traveling around the world right now in Dubai. And today I just want to show you transparently what you can imagine about this online world, what you can build digitally and how my journey was. I'm actually just a normal girl. I'm also totally from a village. Over 13 years ago, I also learned to be a butcher saleswoman here. So I learned a real trade. So I am just a normal girl. That's why I made it my task to bring you a bit more clarity about what you can do if you've never had any contact with the digital world. About me, why am I sitting here? Why am I explaining this to you? I love empowering people. I have already built over 300 customers and partners together with a digital training platform with educators in the background who really show you step by step, hey, you can do it this way and that way. If you implement it like this and that result will come out. For me, it was extremely important back then, extremely important to simply be shown certain paths, because you can imagine coming from a village, having learned some kind of trade back then. I had absolutely no idea what you could build digitally in any way. Honestly, this topic of digital work was incredibly far away for me back then because I had no knowledge in these areas at all. And I first needed something that really showed me step by step, really from zero, from scratch, how I could build anything digitally at all. So let's briefly summarize. I had absolutely no idea about this subject. I wasn't digital at all, and I was glad I could operate my phone. That's how it was. But that has changed drastically in recent years because I've been working completely remotely, completely digitally for over 5 years now, and I travel the world with it and can work from anywhere in the world. Back then, it was extremely important to me to be completely flexible with my time, to be independent, not to have to listen to any boss, but to be able to structure myself completely, to plan my own daily routine, and to choose for myself from which place in the world I want to work. It changed everything for me back then, because I'll tell you how it is. Just because you imagine it nicely doesn't mean you're ready for it. I was very, very grateful that I had people back then who helped me on this path, who showed me, hey, this is how you can take the first steps. You have to be a bit careful there. Hey, in that country, you have to pay attention to this or that, or with digitalization. Hey, that might suit you. I am incredibly grateful that I had such people back then, and today I am exactly that kind of person for you. No matter where you stand, whether you are already experienced or completely new to this topic, I am here. I want to help you. I am really excited about working together to change your life, to simply bring you to a better financial position, to simply change your situation a bit. If you're up for it, I'm really excited to work together with you. By now, we're at a point where I believe you can do a lot digitally and achieve a lot somehow. It feels like you hear on social media everywhere. You can do this here, you'll somehow get rich and successful and who knows what. It's important to me that you understand, no matter how you work with me, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You won't somehow become a millionaire the day after tomorrow, but in my view, it's something you should definitely commit to, pursue long-term, and be truly ready to change something in your life. There are many different things you can definitely do digitally. If you are currently just as unaware as I was back then and don't know at all, what can I even do? What do I even want to do? What is even out there? Then you are exactly in the right place. This platform with which I cooperate and work together will help you find exactly this area. For example, just roughly estimating, I have a lot of girls here that I work directly with who love doing influencer marketing, building their brand, doing social media. Maybe you know UGC, that's called user-generated content. This means creating content for other companies, how you really learn that step by step, how to position yourself, how to establish the whole thing, and so on and so forth. Exactly for that, we have educators who really show you how to implement the whole thing. Other areas are, for example, trading, investment. What should you pay attention to? What is trading anyway? How do I manage my finances? All these topics, or for example, e-commerce shops. No matter what you can imagine digitally, we will tackle exactly these things, and we will collectively, best case you and I, really look at which direction is best for you and what you like, where you see yourself in it somewhere and where you also feel comfortable. Just like any further education, just like any training, just like any knowledge, it is of course not free. And we have different packages where you can simply see what suits you personally best. I personally work with you directly if you commit for at least 6 to 12 months to really follow through. It is very, very important to me that you understand this is not a get-rich-quick scheme like becoming a millionaire overnight or something, but you need to commit to acquiring knowledge that you can implement sustainably in the long term to personally change your life. The 6-month package starts at
1,319 euros.
The 12-month package is at
2,340
where
euros.
you really have everything for free. You also have a travel voucher included where you can really go on vacation worth 1,000 to 1,500 euros. But if you now say, hey, okay, I don't really know yet and I need a trial package first, or maybe you're just not financially well off yet, then I have extremely good leaders who really take you by the hand, work together in the team and simply help you, for example, where you can also test the first month for 299 euros and each additional booked month then costs only 170 euros. And you simply have to find out for yourself what is important to you. Do you want a long-term collaboration with me? Right now, I still have the slot open where I can guide people because I have already built over 300 customers and partners whom I support together with my team. So just see what makes the most sense for you and what you currently need in this case. You get an extremely large community. You have so many contacts. You're never alone. And that was a very important point for me back then because I was really such an insecure little mouse from the countryside. Yes, I can really say it like it is. And it did me so much good that I wasn't alone, that you really feel well taken care of here. You get starter calls and everything. You are really guided here, not just with, here's the platform, now figure it out, but you actually get valuable tips from people who are at a completely different point, like I am now, for example, and who have already completely gone down this path. And that was so important to me. I didn't just want to do anything. I wanted to be sure and be guided through it, to be told, hey, we'll look together at what suits you. And that's exactly my job. Exactly that is my job, the work of my team, which truly does incredibly great work and simply helps you together, collectively, to find your path, and you are not alone in acquiring these things. I am ready, my team is ready. In the last 5 years, where I have really been in this digital world, working digitally and building something for myself, I have been able to gather so much experience. That's why let's push through together, build this up long term. I am really excited about the collaboration. Definitely reach out to me, seek the conversation. We will look individually and collectively for what could simply suit you, build it together, and have a really great time ahead, best case, right? And yes, I'm really looking forward to your feedback, to our conversation, and we'll see where we meet again. Let's go.